Hello student, today I will teach you lesson 2nd of geography. The name of the lesson is land, soil and water resources. Land is the most important of all natural resources because from the land we will get mineral, forest, plants, animal, river, lakes, streams and many more things. That's why land is very important for survival of human beings as well as other living beings. Now let's talk about land resources. All human beings live on land and use it for agriculture and various other purposes. It means land resources available from the land. Thus, the agricultural land which contain natural fertilizer for the growth of the product sown, the underground water, the various minerals like coal, bauxite, gold and raw material. All living beings live on land and use it for agriculture and various other purposes. But 1/3 of the Earth's total land area is not suitable for living. Even we can find that land surface is also not the same everywhere, as well as different types of land present different types of resources. Even all places are not evenly populated. Human wanted to live in areas with moderate climate, fertile soil and level land. In a very simple term, human beings prefer to live in plain areas. That's why these areas have the most populated area in the world. Now let's talk about uses of land. Land use refers to how land is being utilized by humans and how to use for economic purpose. Land use involves the management and modification of natural environment. Land use by humans has a long history, first emerging more than 10,000 years ago. Here is a question. What are the main uses of land? Answer is there are 5 main types of land uses. Number 1, residential. Number 2, agricultural. Number 3, recreational. Number 4, transportation. And number 3, commercial. Now student, let's see about land cover. Land cover is the physical element that covers the land. Vegetation, building or water are included in it. Land use depends on physical factors such as topography, climate, availability of water, soil and minerals. Now let's talk about classification of land. Land classifications refers to land categories depending upon the characteristics of land and its potential for agricultural use. Land can be classified on the basis of ownership. There are 2 types of classification. First one, private land and community land. What is private land? Private land is used and owned by a person or a group of people for personal use. Now, community land. Community land is owned and used by the whole community like park, roads, forest, etc. Now let's deal with changing pattern of land uses. Land use pattern is continuously changing in India because of the growing population. Growing population is ultimately leading to the increased demand and needs of resources for the people. So the forest land is decreasing, whereas the cultivable land is increasing. What is land degradation? It means land degradation is a process in which slowly and gradually decreasing in the quality of land, such as its nutrients and fertility is lost and is incapable of growing crops. Now let's talk about causes of land degradation. Land degradation is caused by multiple forces including extreme weather condition, particularly drought, and human activities that pollute or degrade the quality of soil and utility, negatively affecting food production, livelihoods, and provision of other ecosystem, goods and services. Now students, why do we need to conserve land resources? Because student, the protection of natural and agricultural land is linked to a sustainable economy and healthy communities. Natural and agricultural land are vital for our water quality and supply our wildlife and our tourism. This land support us. Land conservation is not any amenity value, but it vital for our future. Now let's see how we can conserve our land. In your previous classes, you must learn about conservation. But still here are some of the method of land conservation. Number 1, afforestation. One of the most and the best way to conserve land and is used to increase area under forest. Number 2, appropriate disposal of hazardous industrial waste. Number 3, checking overgrazing. Number 4, proper use of fertilizer and pesticides and finding ways to protect ecological diversity. Student, you can take another step as individual is to stop throwing garbages such as soda cans, paper and other waste like plastic bags, empty wrappers, etc. Now let's talk about soil resources. Soil means it is the loose surface materials consisting of inorganic particles and organic matter that cover most of the land surface. Soil provides the structural support and the source of water and nutrients for plants used in agriculture. Now, formation of soil. Soil are dynamic, forming continuously over a long period of time. Soil varies from place to place and even from one field to another. There are several factors that affect soil formation. They are parent rocks, climate, vegetation, and time. Student, let's talk about time. Time is another important factor influencing soil formation. The formation of soil is a continuing process and gradually takes place several thousand years of significant changes to take place. Topography. Topography or physical feature also affect soil formation. It means that the shape of the land surface, its slope and position on the other landscape greatly influence the kind of soil formation. Student, how does the soil profile form? There are several factors that affect the composition of soil. A soil profile is made up of parallel layers or horizon of different soil and rocks material. The soil profile develops over a long period of time and is quite a complex process. In short, the different layer of soil together is known as soil profile. Now, soil in India. Soil in India have formed under hot and humid climate and from different types of parent rock. In India, There are 6 types of soil are found. Let's deal with alluvial soil. Student, the alluvial soil occur mainly in the Satluj Ganga Brahmaputra plain. They are also found in the valley of Narmada, Tapi, and in the eastern and the western coastal plain. The color of alluvial soil is light grey to ash. This soil is suited for rice, maize, wheat, sugarcane, oilseed. Now, let's talk about black soil. Black soil is also known as cotton soil. This soil is formed from lava. This stretch over the part of Gujarat, Maharashtra, western part of Madhya Pradesh, northern western Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, etc. This soil is good for cotton cultivation, tobacco, citrus fruits, castor or linseed. Now, red or yellow soil. This soil occupies the second largest area of the country. They are mainly found in the peninsula from Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. The presence of iron oxide makes the color of soil red or yellow. This soil is good for the cultivation of wheat, cotton, pulses, tobacco, millets, orchids, potatoes and oilseed. Now students, desert soil. This soil is deposited by wind action and mainly found in arid and semi-arid areas like Rajasthan, western Gujarat, Kutch, that is Run of Kutch, western part of Haryana, and northern part of Punjab. These soil are found sandy with low organic matter. These soil are suitable for the crop like bajra, pulses, fodder and gore. Now let's talk about lateric soil. Those soil or areas which receive heavy rainfall mostly have lateric soil. It is also reddish in color but different from red soil in their mineral composition. These are found in Western Ghat, Rajmahal Hill, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, etc. These soil are suitable for the cultivation of rice, ragi, sugarcane and cashew nuts. Now let's talk about mountain soil. Student, this soil have less developed soil profile and mainly found in the valley and hill slopes of Himalayas. This soil has very low humus and it is acidic in nature. The orchids, fodder, legumes are grown in this soil. Now, let's talk about soil degradation. What is soil degradation? Soil degradation means the physical and chemical or biological decline in quality, that is soil quality. It can be the less of organic matters decline in the soil fertility. Here, student, there are some of the method for the conservation of soil. Soil conservation is the preventing of soil loss from erosion and reduce fertility caused by uses acidification, salinization, or the chemical contamination. Slash and burn farming and other method which is used by the human beings are the responsible for the soil degradation. Here are some of the following methods that will help in controlling soil degradation. Number 1, crop rotation, terrace farming, forest protect, mulching, afforestation, deep irrigation are the example of methods from which we can control soil degradation. Student, for the water resources, I will teach you in my next video. This is all about our today's class. So my dear student, read the chapter very well on your own and try to do answer and question in your practice copy. Thank you and have a nice day.